Good evening, everybody. Just a little bit after 1:30, about 1:35, I would say. And we're back in here, and we're going to be taking off from Wilmington, and we're heading over to an airport I've never been to, Greenwood, South Carolina. Who's ever been to Greenwood? I have been through Greenwood in a semi truck. A buddy of mine used to, well, a friend from a long time ago used to drive a truck for inland containers, and he asked me if I wanted to go on a trip, and I said, yeah, sure, no problem. So I went with him. It was pretty interesting. We went up and dropped a container up there in Greenwood, and from there we went back to Charleston. So it was an all-day affair, definitely. But anyway, we're getting ready to take off here, and we got the FD on. Yeah, the FD's on. Everything is set. Not yet on that. And autopilot is working. Remember, we had the problem with the autopilot, and we're ready to go. And we've got the flap set, the elevator trim set, and we're good to go. So we're ready to go. And I am showing my favorite livery today of the TBM, which is, this is my favorite. The red, white, and blue livery, and I do like it. One of my favorite. If I bought a plane, it would be that color. Okay, guys. Okay, do we have there's something I forgot to do, y'all. Hold on one second here. I think I did forget to do that. I forgot to enter FMS. That's what I forgot to do. And we're going to KGRD. KGRD is in Delta, and that is Greenwood County Airport. Enter that, but we're not going to activate it yet. So we're set. We're set now. Okay, guys, here we go. We're gonna shut this off right now. We don't quite need it yet. All right, we got our flap set. Everything's looking good. Yep. All right, here we go. Power just cleared us for takeoff, and we are bringing up the engine power. And as the Thunderbirds or the Blue Angels would say, off brake. Here we go. And just like I said yesterday, the TBM's held to steer now. It is. I don't know. Maybe there's a way I could change that. But just got to go back and forth with it. Kind of work with it. We're at 94. We are rotating. And we're up. Gear coming up. We're up. Alright. Flaps up. And it is a beautiful day out here in Wilmington, North Carolina. That's for sure. Great weather. Trim her back a little bit. We're going to autopilot. Autopilot on. And we're gonna, I don't know why that just came up, but I'll have to check that up. Check that out. Uh-oh, we got some kind of warning, but we'll check that here in a second. We're here to fly the airplane right now. And then we're gonna climb. We're gonna go down. Let's see. Warning. What's that? ITT. Uh-oh. ITT. That's not good. I don't know if we needed step. I think that might have something to do with it, but I'm not sure. But we'll go down here, cut that off. I don't know if that's got something to do with it. We probably got a warning here. It's just going to stick with us, yeah. ITT, let's go down here. We'll figure it out. Activate. And we're going here to nav. Got the warning. ITT. And I don't know what the deal is with the ITT, but we definitely will look into that. Anytime you get an ITT, oh, I know what it is. Back off on the throttles. That's what it is. Okay, we got it. All right, this is a 209 nautical mile journey. So, should be pretty good. And I tell you the truth, I don't know about the altitude, but I guess we can go up to, I would say 17,000. Do that. Yeah. 17,000. And we're tracking it. She's climbing. Excellent. Good climb out from Wilmington, North Carolina. Heading away from the coast. We're heading inwards a little bit, and we should be at Greenwood, South Carolina, which is 1 hour and 8 minutes. Wow. I hope that's right. But anyway, 206 miles. I guess that would be. No, it says, okay, it says ETA 1+08, but then it says ETA 18 minutes, which I don't know. I don't know which one it's going to be. It's going to be a rough one there. Anyway, let's mess around with the speed right there. Let's hit the speed and see what happens. I don't know if she'll go up or what. She looks like she's climbing a little bit. We'll hit the heading bug, and we're climbing to 17,000 still. But we are on track to Greenwood. Kind of starting to get used to the controls about left, right, how it's doing. I do like this, but like I said, on the outside of the aircraft, I wish I could pan around. I'm sure, I think I did it one time before and it messed my insides up doing this right here, because that's where I want the insides. But now, like outsides, I would love to just, this is what I would love to do, and I know how to do it, but I don't know if I want to do it. Yeah, here we go. I want to, like, with my mouse, you hit it, and it would go up and down. It's this control right here, basically. And you would just pan around on the outside, externally. And, let's see, I don't know if I want to do it because I know if I do it, it might mess up my inside, which I like the inside of doing this. So, but there's, you know, there's a way to find out. Like I said, I don't know. I might mess around with it, and if I do it, I'll have to reset the whole damn thing again and redo it. So, that's just the story about that. I hope everybody is having a good day on this. I think it's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Alexa, what's today? Wednesday?
Yes, today is Wednesday, March 13th.
Thank you, Alexa. She's very helpful to me because sometimes I forget real easy. And but yeah, climbing at 160 knots, coming through 11.5 now. And yeah, today's kind of a kickback, laid-back day since today's Wednesday. Done fixed some lunch, and I've been watching, I don't know if y'all watch this show called Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now something's on called Mountain Men, the channel. I don't know. I can't seem to really. That's just a commercial. But right now I'm watching Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay. I don't know if you watch it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. Everything's looking good. Weather seems kind of. Let me take a look outside and see how precise this is. We're heading down toward South Carolina. More overcast outside. Not that bad. I mean, the sun's still shining, but it kind of looks a little bit different outside than that. But anyway, guys, where we're at now. Coming through 15 to 16, no 17. We got one more to go. 146 on the speed. She'll speed up when she starts hydroplating. Everything's looking good, guys. And since I've been flying TBM, since I've got my autopilot back, everything's been going fine. But like I said, things can change like that, especially flying an aircraft. Like that ITT came up, and I didn't realize I was overstressing the engine, and that's exactly what I was doing. So anyway. Alright, let's watch that speed climb right there. She is definitely hydroplating. And I do have the speed actuator. Yeah, I do have that. I think that's like something in the computer. Like right there. It's going to stop it right there because I see that red mark. I don't know if that's precisely it doing it. I don't know. But I'm sure the computer keeps it in line with the speed so you don't overspeed and you get what you need to get on down the road. I'm not a pilot and I don't know the TBM real good, so I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So, anyway, guys, we are currently... Oh yeah, it's going to be a short flight here. 188 miles out. And what I'm going to do is pause the video. And we're going to be back in here on the descent, okay? So hang with me if you've never been to Greenwood, okay? Alright everybody, back in here. Currently under 70 miles out. And we're going to start our descent here shortly. It has been a very, very smooth flight. No wind gust or anything up here today. It's just been really nice. I guess maybe moving from the coast a little bit, it kind of helped the flight. So it could be, I don't know. Okay, but we are currently, like I said, let's see, currently 65 out. So we're going to start down, and I believe we can kick it on down. We're only at 17,000. Excuse me. We're going to go down to... going to go down to 11,000. And we're pulling throttles back. I don't know know if that's too much of a rapid descent. If y'all got any suggestions or anything, you think I'm like, okay, let's see, I can get a reading on event speed. Doesn't really say. We'll come up a little bit, but yeah, the event speed on descent on the like I think I told y'all is it doesn't play around. It really gets down to its altitude that it's supposed to be, and definitely like looking at this right now, it's kind of a good sharp descent. Not too much, but I'll say a good bit. What do you think? But anyway, we're descending to 1,000, and will move us a little closer to about 50 miles here shortly. We are set up for runway 23. Check the winds. That's what we're looking at. 23 runway, and there was another runway I could have took. I think it was 27, but that was a little bit more off, so I took 23. It was only like 4 notches off, so we took 23, and we're going to be coming into that. I'm going to go outside and enjoy the day a little bit. Looks like we're level now. Yeah, we are picking up the speed a little bit. Check the altimeter, and there we are. 1,000. Get on down the road a little bit more, and then we'll come down. Well, watching this Kitchen Nightmares is pretty cool. People really get into it sometimes on this. And Chef Ramsay's got to straighten them out, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. Oh, that's funny as hell. Anyway, hope I'm not boring you this flight. Not, I get one of them ways. Not a very talkative mood today, but I do like to do my content. And to tell you the truth, I really don't know how many subscribers I got now. I think I'm up around 30 subscribers, which, hey, that's a milestone for me. It is. Now, it's good to have everybody that wants to follow along. That's fine. I don't care if you do or not. But, yeah, I just like to put my content out there, which, you know, is really basically learning. A learning channel for Flight Simulator. Hopefully people will use it in the future or the past. I'll put out maybe before I die, maybe a couple thousand of videos. That's why I started this, and the legacy will be here when I'm gone. So, you know, somebody might be watching it, and somebody might not. It doesn't matter, just as long as the content gets out there to prove my point on flight. If you don't know what you're doing, you gotta study up on it, definitely. Also, you know, I said something about the video editor. I don't know how long I'm gonna have this. It might be a free edition that currently keeps on letting me have it. So if that's the point, I'll be happy. I'll really be happy about it. So yeah, it helps me out a lot. I'm learning a little bit more about the video editor. Like, fade ins, fade outs, transitions, stuff like that. Try to make it interesting, so definitely. All right, let's check the mileage here. Been talking a little bit. Okay, currently 45 out, and we're gonna go down some more. All right, I think we're gonna get it on down to 7,000 now. See, this is normally what you should do. Sometimes, me being the person I am, I'll mosey away from the flight simulator and definitely lose track of what I'm doing. And I don't know. Now, see, that's a rapid descent here. Let's pull back on that a little bit. Let's go up on it. That's a little too much. But that will get us down to 7,000. Not too far from Greenville. I'm sorry, Greenwood, South Carolina. And I don't know. I think I might keep going across the state a little bit, like to Georgia, stuff like that. Working my way across the state, going to, like I said, airports I've never been to. And the TBM allows you to do that, you know, small places. Like I was thinking about cutting up towards Atlanta, but then I said to myself, you know, I've been to Atlanta plenty of times. So let's concentrate cutting across Georgia, then the next state, and the next state. And I'll work my way there. We'll do, I don't know how many flights into TBM, but I'm enjoying flying it so much right now that I really enjoy flying. Okay, we're leveling off here. Check the altimeter. And you know, you don't check the altimeter like that all the time. I know real pilots, you know, you always hear when they call in on ATC, they say altimeter is 29 or 9 or 9 or whatever. They usually just program it in there. But me not being a pilot, I don't know nothing about that. So what I do is I hit the B key on the keyboard, and it definitely takes it down to the altimeter it needs to be, so you don't slam your behind in the ground when you're on approach. Let's see here. About 30 something miles out now. Okay, runway 23. 23 is going to be 23 is kind of to the, you want to take like a bear to the right, and then come into the airport. So that's what we'll do. And we're gonna go down some more here. We are currently 7,000. We're gonna go down to let's take it down to 4. Why not? All right, getting down to 4,000. And I believe I'm gonna hang that right turn right now. Let's get the. There we go. Because 23 would be right around in here where 24's at on the dial right here. The speed dial, I call it. But yeah, it definitely help out a little bit there. Coming out, swinging out from the airport. All Alright, level at 4. Gotta bring up the speed a little bit. Currently 27. A dead lobster. Alright, currently 27 miles out. See, we're getting lower on the map here. The airport's going to be probably over to the left a little bit. We definitely do need to cut back in now. I didn't think about that. We need to come to a term where we need to go back in a little bit. Pigeon in the restaurant. Ah! Alright. 21 miles out now. Getting a little bit closer. Okay, we're going to go down to 3,000 now. That's a decision height, I think, for me. So, it's kind of like a safety net altitude where I think it's safe enough on visual flight rules, not IFR. But VFR, that you can see what's going on. And alright, level at 3 just about here. Get set up and a bit more fire to the wire there in the throttle. Take a look outside here. Getting kicked around here. You gotta, once you get down closer to the earth, you do get a lot of thermal, especially in the mountains and hot areas like a city, especially in the hot time. You're gonna get like blistering conditions from the earth with the heat rising up. And it causes the aircraft to bounce around a lot more than this, but this is kind of nothing right here. Alright, looking for the airport. Shouldn't be too far away. $14 miles. That's a little kicker there, ain't it? Wow. Definitely is getting kicked around a little bit. be variable speeds. That kind of kicked off. I thought see if the autopilot kicked off. No, it's still on. I thought it was going to kick off the autopilot, to tell you the truth. I think I got the airport here, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of bumpy. How far are we now? 11 miles? Yeah. It's definitely. I would say it's the wind. See what the altitude's doing. Yeah, it's kicking me down to 29 and back up. Wow. Really thermal conditions, big time. Alright, we should be quite left of the airport. Too happy with these conditions. They're pretty bad. That's throwing me down, picking me back up. Hopefully the approach won't be that bad. Alright, looking for runway 23. Currently 8 miles? Does that say 8 miles? Yeah, 7 miles. Alright, we should be coming inside here. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to hand fly her now. Let's get her off of heading. Let's get her off of YD. Get her off autopilot. Let's get FD off. Alright, I've got the aircraft. Let's get outside and see if we can find this airport here. Yeah, sometimes in these kind of conditions, you definitely want to fly the aircraft. Definitely do. Because you can get the feel of it better. Definitely get the feel of it better. How it handles. Signaling kind of rough right now. I mean, what I don't like about not being able to pan around the aircraft like you know, with the mouse, I can do that. Is that it right there? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. All right, we got the airport in sight, and we're turning inbound. All right. And we're down to 135 on the speed, so let's go down with the gear. Looking good. I've got control of the aircraft, and we've got the runway in sight. And like I said, 23 was definitely the best runway to land on for the winds. So we should have no problem heading directly into the wind. I'm down to 10. Gonna have to watch my speed on this. Gonna trim it down a little bit towards the runway. This is Greenwood. There's mountains up here now. I don't know. I'd have to look around. I should have looked around while I was up in the air, but it's coming down now. All right, gonna back it down a little bit. Coming on down. No hesitation lately, but I'm sure there will be later. Runway 23 in sight. Here we go. See if we can get her down now. Alright. Get a little bit of right rudder in there. Try to hold her on the line. It's a tough one there, bull. I think we'll go reverse thrust on this one. Alright. Letting off of that. Alright guys, we're here. Welcome to Greenwood, South Carolina. Population 5,642. I'm not sure about that, but I always wanted to say that. Alright, we're going to stop and pull off. Well, we're going to... Is this a runway right here we're crossing? I think that might be a taxiway. So anyway, we're going to stop right here, and we're going to see if we can contact ground. I don't think this is a uncontrolled airspace, but let's find out. Wrong one. Alright, ATC. And a pattern. Next taxi. Part to the west. Like runway takeoff. Now, this is some of the things you run into on Flight Simulator, okay? Like I wanna go park right now, right? So I'm looking here, it says tune automatic weather, announce taxi. So I take it this isn't an uncontrolled aircraft, uncontrolled airspace from the tower. But it said contact the ground. I could announce taxi. I'll just say clear of the runway. And we're gonna taxi ourselves. Now I do see let's see here. I'm just trying to figure out which. I believe that's a taxiway over there, so we'll definitely go straight ahead. Bob. Still haven't fixed them lights yet. They should be at the damn grass edge. I don't understand that. They should know better than that. And those signs right there should be in the grass also. In the grass. But the light should be right at the edge of the grass. Like, that's the best place. You know, working at an airport, I definitely know that. So here, let's turn up this way. But anyway, guys, I enjoyed the flight with you, and could be another flight. But lately, I've been doing one flight. You know, I'm sure that's enough for the day, really. But I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I get the itch to fly, and I might pull another one. You never know. It just depends. We could go to Georgia, like I said. We could overfly Georgia and go to the next state. Okay, here we go. Coming up on the parking area. I don't see a marshaller, so I'm just going to pick up a place right now by this aircraft. And look at us. Look at where the lights are at, y'all. Right there on the line. They shouldn't even be there. They shouldn't even be there. Now, lights in the ground, that's a different story on the yellow line. That's something that can be done. But the lights, you know, I guess I could send an email into them and check that out, because it's definitely not right. I mean, you don't have that many lights on a, you just don't. Let's see what this van's going to do here. Okay, I'm gonna. He'll move when I move. Watch him. I'm gonna Go in right here between these two lights and park. Alright, good enough for me. I'll lock the brakes down, cut the lights off, and cut her down. It was a good flight. I enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed it. This is about the easiest door access problem that I had to learn a little bit, but like I said, it definitely definitely is easy access to get to and open. Now you got to have the walk compatibility, which I haven't really tried it with this. Let me go in here and see if I can do it. I don't know if I can, but what I can do is do this. I don't know if I can do this, so let's see. They said how you do this. Push that, and you do this. Pull the handle. Maybe that might be it right there. I don't know. I can't. I can't get any. There we go. All right. So that wasn't too bad. I did that from the front of the aircraft right there, and that's pretty cool, huh? So anyway, we're going to leave you at that right there. Hopefully, a flight simulator sees these damn lights that aren't supposed to be there. These type of lights, in the ground lights, that's what you want, right in the ground. If you're going to do something like that, that's what you need to do. These need to be on the outside of the tarmac right before the grass. That's where they need to be. And I do have a cover like this right over here on my shelf in my trailer that I got from the airport. I think they were going to throw it away, but it wasn't broke or nothing. But anyway, all right, guys, I enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Might be a flight later on, might not be. I'm gonna get out and get some exercise today. I'm gonna do something. Okay, I will talk to you later, and I'll get this video up as soon as I can. Bye.